Hi, this is Deepak, staff engineer at Walmart. Right now we are at Rohit's residence waiting for the interview to begin. So very excited to interview Rohit and to know his thoughts on technology, future of retail, and maybe some tips on the leadership. So very excited. Let's see how it goes. Hi Rohit.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Good morning. How are you?
Doing good, Rohit. Let's go. Tell us about your journey so far, Rohit.
It's been a very interesting ride through 25 years of my career. Right after I finished my higher studies in the US, my professor actually opened a startup, and that was really my first real company that I worked for after masters. And I decided to leave and join Bell Labs. And Bell Labs was, really premier research institute of its days. So I went back to the US, joined Motorola, worked in Boston area for about a year, and then moved back to India in 2004. Just the sheer scale of Walmart and the excitement of doing something for a Fortune 1 company, which can have way bigger impact than any company that I've worked for in life, got me into Walmart. And I've been here for a little over 2 years.
What alternate career do you think you would have had?
I think I would have been in, some kind of a adventure group, trekking somewhere in the mountains.
Wow, interesting.
Running a travel company or an adventure company of sorts. That's what, the core of what I love to do outside of work.
So today technology is everywhere and it's rapidly changing. So where do you think, or how do you think the future looks like in, let's say, 30 to 40 years?
So I believe the beauty of technology is the fact that it's difficult to say that many years out. But what is important to say is that it will definitely be very different from anything that we could imagine at this stage. And the pace of change will be faster, if not at least as fast as it has been all these years.
So there are a lot of innovative products that are getting built in Walmart Labs India. So what do you think, or what are some of your favorite products?
On the customer side, right? The whole personalization work that we are doing is fantastic. I personally believe that forms at the core of us learning customers' preferences, especially in an omni-channel way, right? So if you had a mechanism in which you ordered grocery and there has to be a substitution done for what you ordered, can we personalize that substitution? We are building smart subs here, which is actually changing the way things are happening, right? Move forward to merchant side of it. We are building the amount of work that we are doing in CIA and search, which is fundamentally changing how people find their items. That is really fantastic work that is happening. A lot of good search work is happening here in Bangalore. On the supply chain side, we are extremely strong in terms of building various elements. Let me pick one of them, right? If you're doing picking, how do you actually optimize the path in which the associate walks to pick your grocery? That is, every single, minute you save is millions of dollars to the company. A lot of that work is happening in supply chain beyond many of the other things that are happening. Sam's, so much. I mean, Faster was actually, featured at the shareholders. Yep. Great work going on there. International, we are doing an entire, Mexico e-commerce stack here from scratch. We've changed the game so much out there that their comp is the highest it has ever been in their lives. We're doing a lot of work on the IoT in the GBS side of the world, and then you go back and look at a lot of the things that we are doing in on the operations side. We run 16 hours of operations for Walmart from here. And monitoring and everything that we are doing is really top of the line. So every single aspect of tech that you touch, we're doing something really exciting within Walmart here.
So let's switch to some rapid fire.
Okay.
Right. Cats or dogs?
I'm not into pets, but if I had to have one, it'll be a dog.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Beaches or hills?
Hills.
So who's the boss at home?
My youngest daughter.
So favorite destination?
Anywhere in the Himalayas.
Favorite book?
It is Siddharth by Herman Hesse.
Okay. Favorite musician?
I would pick a poet instead of a musician. Okay. So Ghalib would be somebody.
Favorite movie?
Maybe Jaane Bhi Do Yaro.
How is Walmart Labs India redefining the future of tech or future of retail?
I think some of the things that I talked about really are at the center of what we are trying to do in Walmart Labs in Bangalore, right? I think specifically on the omni-channel side, we've built a bunch of things here that fundamentally change the way the customer experiences in Walmart. I mean, take returns for example. Returns is a really good partnership between a lot of the work that we're doing in supply chain and customer technology side. Another specific area is the whole health and wellness area. It's a $20-25 billion business for us, and we are actually changing that entire business by building the next generation platform. All of those areas are things that we are actually from Bangalore completely reinventing for the company. And I think that is fundamentally changing retail in each of these specific steps. And the examples are lots in terms of what we do, but the core of it is the following: anything that we can do which is really touching multiple different parts of Walmart and multiple different pillars and domains, we can do it much faster here in Bangalore, and that is really one of our major USPs as we build out the team here.
Right. So what do you like most about Walmart or working at Walmart?
I think three aspects, right? One is the opportunity space is fantastic. Number two, I think in Bangalore specifically, the empowerment and the enablement and ability for you to actually make a change is extremely high. Right? Partly because we are a microcosm of Walmart sitting here, partly because we are extremely strong leaders. We are both tech and engineering present, and now we've built a very good relationship with the US, so as a result of which we have a great opportunity to make a change. Number three, anything that you do, the impact of it is fantastic.
Yeah.
So when you build this triangle of opportunity space, ability to make a change, and seeing the change in production, impacting a lot of people, that doesn't get better than that, right? So that is, I believe, the beauty of working here, is that triangle within which you can operate will just take everything away from any other company out there that's trying to do.
That's a very nice thought, Rohit. Thanks for doing this interview.
It's a pleasure
riding.
Thanks for driving me here.
Sure.
And giving me 30 minutes of your time.
Yeah, thanks Rohit.